So this is a TLC pre-training program. TLC not to be confused with WWE table ladder chair match. Actually TLC stand for tendon, ligament and cartilage training. So this program which I am doing and following now is inspired from the legendary powerlifter of all time Matt Wenning and Joe DeFranco. So you guys can check Matt Wenning's warm-up. It's a very abbreviated and detailed warm-up for every lifters. So the theory behind this TLC program is muscle adapts sooner than tendon, ligaments and cartilage. Actually the soft and connective tissues takes 10 to 15 times longer time than the muscle to get adapted. Let's say for example, if you are improving your squat numbers 40 kg, let's say starting with 80 kg and building up to 120 kg in a period of time, let's say 8 to 10 weeks, the muscle of the thighs and the shank, that is the lower leg, will adapt in that time frame, the time duration, whereas the connective tissue and soft tissues will take up to 80 to 100 weeks to get accommodated to that specific load. So what this implies is training must be slow and gradual process. Think it as slow cooking. Take it slow, and there should be progressive resistance happening every training session. So the program is very simple. You have to pick 3 exercises. Let's say if you are training lower body, 3 exercises for lower body, 3 exercises for upper body. In case of upper body training program, the reps is 25 to 30 reps. You can go up to 50 reps. Sets 2 to 4 sets. The load is 20% of one arm. If you're using RPE scale, the difficulty should be 2 to 3. The exercise selection must be based on the need analysis and testing and evaluation, and it must be specific to the individual. Don't randomly pick any exercise. This is just an example to show what you can use. So if I'm going to squat or bench, let's say I'm going to do 5 sets of 5 with the back squat, and for upper body I'm going to do 3 sets of 6 reps in incline bench press. The warm-up for that is the TLC pre-training program warm-up would look like this. I'll do a variation of side leg leg raise to activate the glute medius muscle and work the connective tissue in the pelvic girdle and sides of hip. And I'll do some variation of band terminal knee extension or slant board eccentric knee extensions. Or if I'm not a big fan of leg press, but if it's available, I'll go with leg press or hip slip. For upper body, I'm choosing a triceps movement because it's the program is for bench press 3 sets of 8. So I'll use a variation of triceps exercise. Here I'm using a band tricep push down. For pec and under delt, I'm using floor press because the goal is to prepare the body for the main work sets. Don't train before you train. And for the upper back and the lats, I'm using a variation of row. So I prefer using seated row because I'll be easy and non-fatiguing. So there you have it, the TLC program. The rule is this: pick 3 exercises, rep range 25 to 50 reps, 2 to 4 sets, load 20%. The exercise which you are selecting must be not draining, which should be stimulating for the main work sets.